Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is another weekly market update. And today we are going to talk about a couple of good news that you should be cheerful, both the buyers and the seller in this market, right? And we are going to look at some of the data and analyze why this is actually a very good time for both the buyers and the seller in the real estate market in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, welcome back everyone for this episode. I am so excited because this is actually the very good time. This is actually not the new year, the regular new year, but this is a lunar new year in Vietnam, my own country. And the new year normally we expecting some of the good news, right? And this year actually we can come up with a lot of good news for the real estate market in Arizona. Let's take a look at some of the data to see why I said so and what does it mean to you as a seller and the buyers also. All right. Now, first of all, I want to show you is the let's see how can I do this. I kind of forget how to do this. Okay, this is the interest rate as of today, which is about 6.13%. If you look in on the left column right here, on average, right? This is one number on average. And some of you may say, hey, Long, why you say 6.13 when I can have 5.73? Or maybe some of you get 6.5. This is actually the average of all the available interest rate for everyone as of right now, right? So if your number is different than this, it's normal because you may not be the average, right? You could be lower or less. But the points that I want to make in this one is that both the 30 years interest rate and the 15 years interest rate is on the downtrend. As you see here, 6.13. The highest point is about 7 around here in September, and it has been reduced September of 2022. And it has been reduced since then. It's go up a little bit in the end of December, but now it's keep going down. So which is very good because, as you know, a lot of people hold off on buying the property is mainly because they don't want to pay too high interest rate. And as of right now, instead of 7.08, they on average we only have about 6.13. Now, some of you may say it's only 1%. It's not much of a difference. Yes, there is a lot of difference because for about $100,000 in value of the home, for 1% difference, it could be $300 on average. It could be about $300 difference in terms of the monthly payment. So that's a lot of money for a lot of people, right? It could be a grocery, it could be a dining, a restaurant dining for some of the couples as well. So that's a lot of money, and that is actually driving a lot of effort, a lot of momentum, a lot of encouragement for the people to get back to the market and start buying house. Why? How can I say so? Because he is the number of listing under contract for the couple for the 4 weeks of the new year 2023. If you see here, the pink is 2021, the purple is 2022. It's going down crazily, right? As you know, the listing under contract is going down crazily because of the high interest rate. But now moving toward the 2023 is actually because of the interest rate. The number of listing getting under contract is increasing and increasing every single week. Right? You see that week number 1 is 5,000. Week number 2 is about almost 6,000. Week number 3 is already 6,500. And as of today, week number 4 is about 7,200. So the number improving a lot for the last couple of weeks. And this is indicating the low interest rate helps, getting more people back to the market. That is a very good news for the seller because the more buyers getting back to the market, right? Of course, that means you can sell the house faster, but it doesn't mean that you can sell the house at a very crazily high price like before, like last year or the year before, right? But at least if your house listed at a very reasonable price, you can easily sell the house in this market with a lot of people getting back onto the market. Okay, this is the listings under contract, and some of you may think, okay, what about relatively to the available listing on the market, right? Because I mean, if if there's 7,000 people getting under contract, but there are thousand and thousand of available houses for sale, that's not a very good number, right? Now let's look at the number, one of the ratio that you can actually see that, okay, which is called a contract ratio. The contract ratio is the ratio between the listing under contract and the available listing on the market, okay, and the available listing on the market. As you see here, back in 2022, at the very beginning of 2022, this number is very high because that time a lot of people are still buying and there's no available listing on the market. Okay, it's getting worse. It's getting worse since May of 2022, and it's keep going down, keeping very flat line, almost very flat line for since July, August, September until all the way to December. Now we do see a very small improvement of the contract ratio number right here. As you see here, right now, it is 47.7. Now, some of you may say, yeah, this is nothing compared to 200. Now, this is the best number compared to September or even right around July. This is the best number since July, which is more than six months, right? Which is very good. Okay, it's nothing compared to January and February and March of 2022, but this is good compared to a long term, which means that more people getting onto the market. Not only more people get under contract, but also more houses getting sold as well, getting under contract, because there's less houses active on the market and nothing for sale available. What I meant is that the more buyers getting on, not only more buyers getting onto the market, but also the less available listing lasting forever on the market, right? It's getting quicker, faster, getting sold quicker. All right, so this is a very good number for that reason. A lot of reason for you to be cheerful in this new year, the new Lunar New Year. And for the buyers, right, interest rate is good for you, right? You can save about $300 if you act now to buy the house. Who knows if it could be lower or it could be even higher than that from now. No one knows for sure in the future, but at least for now, for the buyers, you can cheerful because of the interest rate is so is low right now. It's getting lower right now, right? For the seller, this is actually good because the interest rate is actually in your favor right now, right? That make the more buyers getting on the market and interact with, and that is one of the reasons why available listing on the market getting sold every single time. Not every single time, but getting sold more faster. That means if you list your house at a reasonable price, prepare your house in a good condition, then you should be able to sell your house, okay, and not making it sitting on the market forever. All right. Thank you everyone so much for watching the video. And by the way, because of the Lunar New Year, I wish everyone have a fantastic Lunar New Year. This is a year of some of the country is a year of the cat, and some of the country is a year of the rabbit, right? Both of you, hopefully everyone have a safe, peaceful year in this coming Lunar New Year. Thank you. Bye-bye.